Hello, thank you for coming. We're going to start in just 1 minute. We're going to let people come on in and get settled, and then we will begin. Welcome. Happy to have you here, Susie. All right, should we get started? Looks like it's slowing down. All right, hi, thank you guys for joining in for our Show You Care with Self-Care campaign supporting Free to Thrive and the amazing work they do for human trafficking survivors. I'm Danielle McMahon, and I am an independent consultant and um, district manager with Arbonne. Arbonne is a health and wellness company dedicated to providing clean nutrition, makeup, and skincare products right to your door. This past year, I have gone through a divorce and I'm now a single mom. I went from being the stay at home mom to now needing a way to financially support myself and my daughter, and a job that allows me to the flexibility to be at my daughter's disposal every day. So that's why I'm so excited to find Arbonne. It's all about self empowerment, supporting others on their journey. And I am so thankful to find Free to Thrive, another company run by a woman who is empowering and loves to see people do their best and help them along their journey. Okay, before I pass it on to Jamie, I just want to mention that we are having a raffle going on. So if you go in the chat and you welcome yourself and say hi, then you will be entered for a drawing to win an at the end. But we are actually going to announce the winner tomorrow. So look out in your email for that announcement. All right, and to you, Jamie.
Well, hello everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for having me, Danielle. I'm absolutely thrilled that you would support Free to Thrive through your work with Arbonne and with such a great company. So really pleased to be a part of this. So I'm going to give everybody just a really quick overview of Free to Thrive, who we are and what we do, and then turn it back over to Danielle to tell you a little bit more about Arbonne and some of the products that she's really excited about. Just so we all know what we're talking about human trafficking. Human trafficking is the exploitation of another person for purposes of sex or labor by means of force, fraud, or coercion, or a commercial sex act involving a minor. So there's a lot of confusion about human trafficking in the media, and a lot of people think that you have to be brought from one place to another to be trafficked. And actually, you don't. You could be trafficked in San Diego and never leave San Diego. Um, so that's when we talk about what is human trafficking, that's really what we're talking about. Now, Free to Thrive is a San Diego-based nonprofit that empowers survivors of human trafficking by providing them with free, holistic, and trauma-informed legal services. And prior to COVID, we did this all through our mobile legal clinic. And since COVID, we have not skipped a beat. We are still operating, still serving our clients, and just operating completely virtually. So when I say our clinic is mobile, what I mean by that is we actually don't have a central office, and that worked very well to our advantage with the COVID outbreak because we were already a completely remote workplace. And we're mobile in that we go to our clients and provide services to them in locations that they feel safe and comfortable. We're partnered with every anti-trafficking organization in San Diego and provide on-site legal services to their clients. We provide services to survivors in jail at Las Colinas Detention Facility, which is San Diego's women's jail. And so we go to our clients as opposed to having them come to us. Our services are holistic in that we serve their legal needs, but we also identify all the different needs that they have and work with our partner organizations to address those needs. And our services are trauma informed in that we work really hard to take into account our clients' trauma and not re-traumatize them through the legal process. Just to give you a sense of what the impact of COVID has been on our clients is that our clients who are criminal defendants who are in jail, their court dates have been postponed indefinitely, and their right to a speedy trial has been suspended. And there's a lot more isolation as a result of COVID as well. Also, when our clients get out of jail, they're coming out of jail into an environment that, where before there was a lot of services, a lot of programs have contracted and don't have as many services as before, and they're required to abide by their probation and parole requirements in an environment where that is a lot more complicated. And so one of the things we do is help our clients find services, social services to support them, and work with their probation and parole officers to help them comply so that they don't end up going back to jail because they didn't comply with probation. So, for example, early in COVID, we had a client released from prison who was living in a program in El Cajon, and she was supposed to report to parole regularly for drug testing downtown. She is immunocompromised, and it wasn't safe for her to travel by public transportation to get downtown to report. And so we were able to work with her parole officer to have that requirement suspended until it will indefinitely actually to keep her safe. If you are following what's happening globally in terms of domestic violence, unfortunately, we have seen a major uptick in domestic violence. And at Free to Thrive, the vast majority of our clients have experienced domestic violence, either at the hands of their traffickers or someone else. And so we have, just like other domestic violence service providers, have seen an uptick in domestic violence among our client population. So the way we're helping our DV clients through this pandemic is one, conducting periodic welfare checks with our clients and just helping them with safety planning. We're also doing status checks with all of our clients who have shared custody of their children with somebody else, and making sure that things are going okay and helping them navigate situations if there are challenges. We've helped a number of survivors get temporary restraining orders during COVID and helped them with emergency custody issues as well. Another thing that we did right at the outset of COVID was we launched our STEER program. And that program provides one-on-one personalized, holistic, and trauma-informed resource support and guidance. And the reason that we launched this program is when COVID hit, we were getting tons of emails with resources from community organizations. Here's where you can go for food. Here's what you can do if you can't pay your utility bills. Here's how you get your stimulus checks. And we were bombarded with these incredible resources and ways to, for people who are struggling to get help. And we realized that our clients, and really everybody who's struggling right now, is not in a position when you're struggling to navigate these breadth of resources. So rather than our clients having to go find these resources on their own, we collected them all and really are talking to our clients on a very regular basis, sometimes daily, of, how are you doing? What do you need help with? How can we support you? And finding out what are the things that they need help with, and saying, oh, you need help with your utilities. Well, actually, if you go to this website, you can actually apply to have your bill postponed and things like that, of just helping them navigate these things so that they can avoid regressive crisis. Since the outbreak of COVID, we've helped 124 clients with nearly 300 different needs. And that includes help getting restraining orders, housing, custody, employment, food, mental health, and getting their stimulus checks. Now, self-care is something that in this line of work is something that I am constantly reminded of the importance of taking care of myself and taking care of my team and encouraging them to take care of themselves. It's something that I love, this image that self-care isn't selfish, because it's not. We are all taking care of other people. Most women take care of someone, oftentimes many people, and it's something that we very rarely give ourselves permission to take care of ourselves. So I was really just absolutely thrilled to be able to have this event and have an opportunity to invite people in our network to do a little self-care themselves. So with that, I'm going to turn it back over to Danielle, who's going to tell you a little bit more about ARBONNE and how you can do some self-care and maybe even get some holiday gifts.
Awesome. That is so amazing, Jamie. I got chills everywhere. I think it's so important to take care of ourselves, especially as women, we tend to take on so much more than we need to. And I mean, look at when you go on an airplane, they tell the parents to put their mask on first. You cannot take care of other people if you don't take care of yourself first. So I love that. That is so important. And I love just how you're advocating for these people who they probably have never had that in their life. And you don't have that, you don't have the skill and the tools to do so. So it just touches my heart so much. We can go past this slide. Okay, so Arbonne is a certified B Corporation. This means that Arbonne is a global movement company committed to business, using business as a force for good by balancing profit and purpose. They are dedicated, committed to running all of their facilities off of renewable energy by 2022. And as of right now, Arbonne's UK location is run 100% off of renewable energy. They also have their own Arbonne Cycle, which is a recycle program. They send their stuff in plastic. Now we have a new line that's all glass, and you can send your empty containers in, and Arbonne will provide you the shipping receipt and send it in. They will then recycle that into park benches, playground structures for cities. This company is amazing with what they give back. Arbonne wants to be, not to be the best company in the world, but be the best company for the world. And that is really, they're going above and beyond what's required of them. Next slide. So with that, with them caring so much about the environment, we are a huge part of that environment. And what we put in and on our body is so hugely important. And Arbonne globally sources all of their ingredients to get the highest standard ingredients for their product. I recently learned people are often asking if our products are organic. Well, I recently learned that for something to be organic, only the seed has to be organic, not the soil, not the water, just the seed. So is that, I mean, it grows into all this other stuff. Who knows what else is in there? Arbonne doesn't just do organic. They go and they globally source their ingredients to make sure that it is the purest form with no preservatives, no parabens. They have over 50 of their nutritional items are certified gluten-free. They're kosher, verified non-GMO, certified halal. I mean, they care about the consumer, the global consumer. They ban over 2,000 ingredients, and the FDA bans 11 from our cosmetics. So buying your cosmetics from CVS, it's nice on your wallet, but not really nice on your skin. So yeah, next slide. So with our 30 Days to Healthy Living kit, we provide, you buy a kit and it's basically a detox challenge. We don't do any fasting. We just try to reset your body and teach you how to make better choices, eat clean. This improves your gut, your inflammation, energy is better. You're not so drowsy. Your brain fog is alleviated. You get better sleep. And I noticed the reason I joined Arbonne is because I saw the women who were talking about the 30 Days to Living and how they were literally glowing from the inside out. And I wanted that glow. And if I can get that glow and make money too, that's amazing, right? So Arbonne is just amazing on all fronts. The 30 Days to Living also focuses on leveling out your pH. Oftentimes we're putting really acidic foods in our system, soda, coffee. So they give us plant-based alternatives that are healthy, filled with nutrients and vitamins that we need. You're provided coaching, a private Facebook group. If you sign on with me, we have a text group going, and it's actually a lot of fun to have that accountability and support and recipes bouncing off one another. So this is one of the main things Arbonne does. Their #1 seller is actually their protein powder. And Arbonne has been around for 40 years. 15 years ago, I was introduced to Arbonne for the first time, and they didn't even have nutrition. So it just blows my mind that their nutrition is so amazing that that's their top seller. Okay, next slide. So this is our newest skincare line. It is completely vegan and 100% plant-based. They have a new ingredient. They took out retinol, since you can only use it at night. You can only use it in one of your products, and it's often pretty irritating for people. So they replaced that with bakuchiol. Pretty fun to say. It's a plant-based alternative, and it's in every product on the Age Well line. So you're getting that anti-wrinkles and the toned skin, and the blotchiness is improved a lot. So this is an amazing line, and we actually have a deal where you get a free travel size cosmetic bag with the purchase of this set until Halloween. So that's great. Next slide. And then our last feature is our holiday collection. It's super cute. We come out with new products every Christmas and our holiday season. We have things from little miniature cosmetics. We have a really cute little cheek and lip set, mascara, and then we have other gifts like how you can use it as housewarming presents, birthday presents, teacher appreciation. They're working so hard this year. We can't forget about them. So yeah, it's everything they offer is so awesome. And all the containers that you see, those are all things that you send back and they turn into park benches and playground structures. Like, how amazing is that? So, oh, and the pumpkin spice protein shake. It's limited time for the holidays. Everyone is raving about it, making pumpkin spice balls and protein bars and pumpkin spice oatmeal and lattes. And so, yeah, it's really fun. All right, next slide. Oh yeah, and if you have any questions, you can go ahead and put them in the chat. We'll go ahead and get to questions after Jamie's done, and then we'll go ahead and announce the winner of the drawing in your emails tomorrow. So make sure to look out for that.
I am really excited about the pumpkin spice protein shake. That sounds amazing.
It's even girls who are like, I'm not into pumpkin spice. I'm not one of those pumpkin spice girls. They're like, it's amazing. It's not too pumpkin spicy.
Well, I am definitely one of those pumpkin spice girls. I get so excited for this season just for that. And
you need
yeah, I'm all about it. I love it.
I love that.
I don't know if anybody has any questions. I'm going to stop the share so I can pull up the chat box. Oh, actually, no, I can still. Let's see.
Oh yeah, we don't want to forget that all of the sales from now until Giving Tuesday, bless you, on December 2nd or 1st, I'm sorry, 15% of all sales are going back to Free to Thrive. So what I get, I will be given right back to Free to Thrive. I love what you do, Jamie. I think it is so amazing.
Thank you. I so appreciate that.
Yeah,
I don't see any questions in here. So if anybody has any questions, pipe in and let us know. But if not, I hope you'll go online. You've got Danielle's contact info and website in here so you can shop online.
Email me at any time with questions. I'm available 24/7. The mascara is amazing. That's another top seller, Susie. And the concealer and the CC cream and the highlighter palette. I literally love everything so much. And it's so funny. I would never, I've always joked about not being able to sell things. And now I'm working with Arbonne and I love everything so much that I realize I'm talking about it. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to sell anything to you right now. I'm just really excited with what I'm doing.
I love that. Well, I'm so glad you found something you're passionate about, and it's really a great company and doing really amazing things. So I'm looking forward to shopping. I'm going to do some holiday shopping and also probably some self-care shopping as well.
Awesome.
But thank you so much. Thank you for attending. Really appreciate you guys for coming, and feel free, as Susie said in the chat, that you can, you're going to get this recording via email, and you're welcome to share it with others if there's somebody else that you want to share it with.
Yeah.
But thank you all so much, and thank you, Danielle.
Thank you, Jamie, for having me.
You're very welcome. Have a good night, everybody. Hope to see you soon. Take care.